sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward sports merch today.
Hi, friends. How are you?
Hey.
What a pretty cool weekend. Pretty cool weekend. No doubt about that. I want to go back to opening day. It was so cool to meet so many of you guys. Like, seriously, so many people came out, showed up. Appreciate you guys big time. Seriously, that was a very memorable opening day. The weather like that, my gosh. And then Michigan reminded us why it's Michigan.
It took it away.
Wasn't it unbelievable? Like Saturday, just the temperature just kept falling. I took the dogs out at like 8 o'clock at night, and it's like, geez, what the hell happened?
How about the tornado warning?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, gosh, it was pouring. At Michigan. That's
Amazing.
the state that we live in. Speaking of Michigan, congratulations to the Michigan Wolverines playing for a Natty tonight.
Yes, sir.
They hate dogs.
We do.
Especially the Husky variety. They hate
Pooch
Huskies.
beaters.
They beat the Washington Huskies for the national championship in football, and they have a chance. They're going to beat the Yukon Huskies for a national championship in basketball tonight.
Spread dropped by a point, though. 6.5.
No, whatever will we do?
Still the largest point spread in a national championship game since, any guesses?
Georgetown Villanova.
No.
I have no idea what.
Anybody?
I got nothing.
Michigan State, North Carolina.
This early.
No kidding, yeah? The one at
Ford Field.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh,
It was
wow.
7.
Huh.
7 points it was. And
I
they
wonder
won
why.
They won by 17.
Yeah.
Good old Ty Lawson and Tyler Hansborough.
Yeah.
Oh, man, good times.
Now, Steph was in that Final Four, right?
Yeah,
Davidson.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
with
got him to
Davidson.
the Elite Eight. Yep.
Yeah.
No, didn't they go to the 4?
I thought they did.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, with Davidson. Yeah.
They went to the 4.
Yeah.
By the way, he had 29 points last night in 26 minutes.
Who can forget?
Last night. 29 points in
You're
26
all
minutes.
in. You were going crazy about your Lakers just a couple minutes ago.
You mean the Lakers that have died instantly? Just-
Luka's down.
Yeah, Austin Reeves.
Isn't that
like-
great? Luka's, he's in Europe, I think, getting a second opinion
Well,
on his.
can I? You know what time it is?
What time is
Bron time.
it? Ooh.
No, it's not.
He's going to put him on.
As-
He's going to put him on those big broad shoulders, those tight end shoulders, and it's time.
Oh, no, it's those days are over, Sean. As a LeBron fan.
Long
Them
gone.
days is long ago.
Yeah, I was hoping you guys picked up my sarcasm there. But listen,
We did.
all jokes aside, congratulations to Michigan. We saw this coming at the beginning of the year. Like, legitimately, I remember talking about this with you guys while we were still dialed in on the Lions. And KG, I know for a fact, if we wanted to waste our time, we could find this. Because I made the joke, okay, nobody will pay attention until February. You know how that goes. I always feel sorry for college
Elite.
basketball fans.
Of course, yeah.
The elites will get mad at us because we'll all jump back in and act like we've been there all year
yeah.
long. But literally from day one, I think a lot of people, I know I did, said this is a Michigan team that can win a national championship, and they're going to win the national championship tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we knew for sure they would get to a Final Four, or at least we assumed because of just the talent that they have on this team. I mean, you talk about the team that they had even last year with Vlad Golden and what's the guy's name? I forget his name, but that team was pretty good. But Danny, his name is slipping me. Sorry, y'all, it's early. But
Wolf.
Danny Wolf. Yeah. But that team was pretty good. But
It
this
was.
team is amazing, man. Day Mara, Yaxel, Morez Johnson coming back. Like this team.
How about Mara?
Yeah, I said Mara, who had a great game in this last game. But no, we thought that they could get to a Final Four, but we had to kind of wait and see as the season went along. But as the season went along, you realize nobody can even come close to this team. I know they weren't the number one team all year, but they have been the best team in the country, like hands down, and they've shown it through their size, the way they can play both sides of the court. It's been amazing, man, and you give a lot of credit to Yaxel and the boys and to Dusty, man. They've done a hell of a job.
Yeah,
I
Axel's hurt,
literally said it from day one that this was a team that can win a national championship, and we compared it to Michigan State. You know, I mean, best case scenario for Michigan State is maybe Tom makes oh wow, look, we're in the Elite Eight. And best case for Michigan was win a national championship. And the wow factor with this team is off the charts. And you know what I mean by that. When you're watching this team and it's just flying and they build those leads, it's unbelievable. It really is. There's a wow factor with this team that we haven't seen the likes of in a long, long time. And that's what makes it unbelievable. 91-73.
Wow.
They
And it
scored
wasn't
90.
that close.
It really wasn't.
It really wasn't. It wasn't that close.
They've scored 90 in every game, 90 plus in every game. No one's done that in a tournament, in the history of the tournament. Nobody has scored 90 plus in all rounds.
They've also won every tournament game by double digits. Like, this is an amazing run we're talking about. If they pull this Natty off, you arguing like they're better than the Fab Five. Like, I mean, you can make an argument. I know the Fab Five got to back-to-back, but they didn't win. So I'm just saying. But
We were talking about this, KG. I know you're not in the Woodward chat and
Stupid
everything,
phone.
I know, I'm sorry.
but
It's actually a
we were
blessing.
talking about this yesterday, and Shep brought it up, and he goes, you could make the argument that this goes back to 76. Like, legitimately,
Indiana.
goes back to 76 in Indiana.
They were unbeaten.
And State in 79 was silly good. This is insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it
a hell
really
of a
is.
run when you think about it.
It's insane. And UNLV should have been unbeaten, but they threw that game to Duke.
Correct.
I will go to my grave saying they threw that game. I will go to
I
my
would never
grave.
doubt a thing
Yeah.
about UNLV. Never.
Yeah.
Having watched that game, and then remember the picture of all the guys sitting in the hot tub with the bookmaker and everything. I just want the tell-all to come out.
Yeah, they had a doc on that UNLV team.
I want a tell-all
Yeah.
though.
Oh, you ain't gonna get the
I
tell-all
want
doc.
Detroit's own Anderson Hunt just
You
to
gonna
come
take
out
the
and go,
doc and
look,
like
we
it."
threw it. Everybody knows we threw it. I just want that to happen. But
Yeah.
no,
Same thing with I see well.
Look,
But it's good to see they got the Fab Five together. They did a broadcast and all that, man. It's good to see that fences have been mended now and everybody's coming together because of this Michigan.
It was all
Michigan
Weber.
That's
team.
the way they only talk like half basketball. The other half was them just getting back together, telling old stories, which is
I mean, that's part of it, though.
somebody said, who was I? Gosh, I saw a tweet yesterday, and somebody locally. Gosh, damn it! I wish I could remember since you brought it up. But somebody locally was complaining about the Fab Five and trying to steal thunder and everything, and they never won anything. And you know what the secret sauce of the Fab Five was? It wasn't even what they didn't do on the court.
Mm-hmm.
The secret, that was a cultural phenomenon.
Absolutely.
Like, and I
They had
think
swag.
people that weren't, you didn't get it. Like, this is, now I'm going to play the role of Uncle Sean, okay?
No, you hitting the nail on the head.
You didn't get it. It wasn't just freshmen. It was the shorts. It was the swagger. Shout out to Jimmy King.
Yep.
It was all of those things.
Black sock.
I
it
was
was
telling
all-
that story to somebody the other day. That's funny.
My wife actually told it to my son.
Really? Oh,
And
wow.
Jack was like, Dad, I never knew that. And he was like, that guy? I go, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, no, I was telling that to the interns last week.
Yeah. So we were that's the secret sauce of the final of the Fab Five. That was a cultural phenomenon, and it went so far beyond even the whole freshman thing. Like that first championship, man, as you remember,
Of course.
the fact they got to they were going to get smoked by Duke, the defending national champion.
Yeah.
Everybody knew it. They were going to get smoked, and they lose by 20 or whatever.
Yeah.
They got smoked. The second one was the one I think everybody would like to have back and all
Yeah,
that,
right.
but against NC.
They
But
should have won that one.
people, that went so beyond basketball.
It
It
did.
really did. It went so beyond basketball.
Fabulous. The story, the 30 for 30, if you guys have never seen it.
It's great.
It's one of the best ones. And I'm going through my office at home because I got downsized to a bunker from my wife. So I'm redoing everything, and I got all these books that I can't really keep, and I got them in piles. And what did I come across yesterday? I came across my Fab Five book by Mitch Albom. I look inside. It's autographed to Mitch. to Tom, blah, 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 blah. And I looked through it, I leafed through it, and even though they didn't win, it's still one of the most exciting things that I remember watching. Those kids playing ball. And that 30 for 30 really hits home. And you get to know some of these guys, too. You know Jalen Rose, Chris Webber. You know about the Chris Webber thing. And, it all went south. And they all kind of, I'm going to say they all turned on themselves, but at least Chris was the guy that he was the aloof guy. He was on his own, and what he did to that family, and remind me again of the booster's name.
Ed
Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Martin. And the way Ed Martin's family thinks about him now, the way Ed Martin took care of Chris Webber. Chris would never say that, but it's just like you said, Sean, it's different than, it's not basketball, it's everything else about that. It's a great story.
It was one of those errors that I don't care who you rooted for, like they were can't miss television.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that's the thing that's the secret. So it's a cultural phenomenon, and I get it if you're a young person, you're going, why are these guys up there again? Why don't you bring back Leitner and Hurley pooping his pants? And no, it wasn't. That was something different, man.
Yeah.
That was it was just something.
It was cool.
It came at the right time. Sometimes things just all. It depends on timing. It just came at the right time. Everything came at the right time with that team, and yeah, they left an indelible mark on sports, not just Michigan, not just college sports. They really did. They left so I get it. I know a lot of younger fans were like, why do we keep doing this? Why are they still in the Thunder? They were bigger than basketball. They really were. They were bigger than basketball. Poor Chris didn't have the money to buy pizza, though.
NIL, guys. Listen, NIL. Those guys really were the guys. Those guys really were the guys to unearth everything and say, why do I see my jerseys in all these stores? Why do I see my pictures being sold? Why do I see this? And we're not getting a penny out of it. They had to, get it in the back room. That's where they had to get their money. So you could go back to NIL. You could say the Fab Five was the one that really unearthed all the rest of these athletes coming up now to get their share. I'm
always quick to say this, okay? Because I've seen this at many, many campuses, all right? So you guys probably know this. My wife and I were dating while that was going on, right? So I was there a lot, in the general vicinity a lot. It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that those guys were being taken care of. And I'll just leave. When you saw what they were driving, when you saw any one of them out and about, it didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that.
Jimmy King to this day says he never got a penny. He said it a million times.
Yeah, you got.
Well, I don't know who bought his meal at Big Boy on Washington. I don't know that.
Well, that's pittance.
Well, remember Chris's famous quote in the album book? He didn't even have money to go buy a pizza.
Right.
Poor guy.
Yeah. It
was terrible.
How did he get the? How did
So instead, he got a birthday cake. Do you remember the story about the birthday cake?
Refresh me.
Ed Martin allegedly made a big birthday cake for Chris Webber, and I guess it wasn't his birthday. And that sounds like something Maz would do. Son, I got something for you. Maz, why is it a birthday cake? I don't know what your birthday is, so I just want to make you a birthday cake now.
I'm going to do that in June for you.
But do you remember, like, in the birthday cake, they stuffed cash in there. Inside the cake.
I remember that.
That is awesome.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
That's a great... That's Mr. Krabs approved, man.
That's beautiful.
Honey, what do you want for your birthday? Could you make me a birthday cake with cash inside? Money. You got your bib on. You're getting ready. She knows damn well I don't like the cake. Yeah. I ripped the cake apart, and there's money in there. Yes.
I heard that story, but never knew if it was actually
true. The birthday cake
That's
with
cool.
cash inside. That was the big story. So
that's something, man.
And is it boy, isn't it funny now? Because, when you look, Maz, as you said, when you look at the NIL and all that stuff, those guys should have made a load.
Boo-boo money.
Are you kidding me?
Of course.
Are you kidding me?
It started there. That's where it started. Them.
The
Those
whole
guys.
team was marketable too.
Yeah.
Literally the whole team, 1 through 5. So
What's that sign they're making? I have no idea. Anybody? You know how they all have their finger like
Yeah,
that?
I see that.
Is that some sign that I'm not supposed to know about?
Yes.
well, yeah, clearly.
All right. Yeah, I don't know.
That's I think
There's my guy, Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
There he is, right in
Leave
front.
Jimmy alone.
How about poor Ray Jackson? He's the forgotten of the Fab Five.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
Ray
the
Jackson.
most
Good guy.
popular, but-
Really
Yeah.
good guy.
Yeah.
Lives in Texas, in Dallas. But even he came back. And Jalen obviously is all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what happened at Michigan with their head coach and Juwan Howard and how that went south. And then Weber finally came out of the darkness and
It
came
was
back
good
to his
seeing him
brothers.
He was one of those guys you heard. There are certain prep athletes in the area that you hear about, and you heard the stories. I had a buddy that was playing for Brother Rice at the time, and he ended up playing college basketball, and I remember him telling me, I think it was his junior year, he's like, dude, there's this kid at Country Day, you got to see him, and we literally drove to see a game. Because you heard about he's one of those guys that word of mouth got around so quickly, and you got to remember this is long before the day and age of like Twitter and things like that. But
Right.
word of mouth got around so quickly, and it was one of those things where you're like, okay, well I guess I got to go see this guy, and we went and saw him play, and his physique, his confidence, everything, man, he was phenomenal. I don't think people talk enough about what a great basketball player Chris Webber was.
Oh, he was amazing. He was coming out. Absolutely amazing.
So what time is it tonight? I know they say 9 o'clock, but it'll be like 9:25 or whatever.
Is it 9?
I hate
It's
that.
8:25.
Yeah, they moved it up a little.
Oh, did they move
Yeah,
it up?
they moved it up like an hour.
So it'll start at like 8:55. Great.
Right. 8:50. Yeah, 8:50 is.
850.
How about how people...
So it'll start at about if it's
Maybe after a
8:50.
performance by the Chainsmokers, because that shit, I'm like, bro,
Yo, that
can y'all
was so
start
random.
the game?
It
Like,
was so damn random.
Can't stand it. Oh,
I know.
Tracy.
People are dying over that. People are saying, what the hell happened between the UConn win and the Michigan starting game against Arizona?
clearly it was a time mismanagement because they just let the Chainsmokers go up there and have their way. For
Are
about
we-
40
A
minutes.
concert for 20
Okay,
people.
listen, and we have 2 Michigan fans in here, okay? So I know I'm saying this taking into consideration that not only these two, but somebody in the chat's going to yell at JB and I and call us Sparty or something like that. Even though I've, like, literally since day one this year, I said Michigan can win a championship.
Sorry, Sean, we got you.
You did, bud.
We
Thank
got
you.
you
I
back.
appreciate that.
We got you back.
Are we underselling UConn?
Hell yeah, you are. You bet your ass you are. That's a team.
See, I told now KG's mad at me. 10 seconds ago he wasn't mad at me. Now he's mad at me.
No, I'm not mad at you. I don't know if I agree. I think,
They don't know how to lose.
I don't know if I agree.
which is true. I don't
Me
think they got
either.
the horses. Dog.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
It's hard to look at this on paper and say they have the horses to compete.
Do you know what it reminds me of? You can't deny their pedigree this time of year. I mean, going back to Calhoun,
Yeah, for sure.
Ollie, Hurley. There's like this UConn trance now. Okay,
Right. And Gino on the women's side, even though he cussing out people, but you got to give him
what a
credit too.
horrible look that
That
was.
shit was crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, you
he's-
cussing out Dawn of all
His
people?
team
Like,
got their ass kicked, and he picked a bad night. He had a
bro.
bad night.
Don't cuss out Dawn.
Well,
Yeah,
and
bad
then
night.
Don can sit back today and go, if it wasn't for the distraction, we'd have killed the
Right.
UCLA.
Right,
you know,
right.
so
Shout out Dawn.
UCLA
man.
wins their
And
first.
anyway,
She don't get enough love.
you don't go on court with name alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to bring the horses with you, especially against a team like Michigan that can beat you in a myriad of ways.
Yeah.
So, yes, you fear the idea of UConn. You fear the specter of UConn. You fear the tradition of UConn. But I don't think you fear this team too much. I really
Especially
don't.
not offensively. Not offensively at all.
Then
And
the-
you saw in y'all game. I mean, y'all were neck and neck damn near with UConn, man. I know, there were some things here and there that y'all could have done better, but ultimately y'all made it a game with UConn. But I don't think that, if this turns into a transition affair, if this turns into UConn trying to force feed their way to the basket, that's not going to be a good result, man. You cannot beat Michigan in that way unless you can hit the 3-ball at an amazing clip, and I don't think UConn can do that.
Hey, look, I know you guys want me to talk about my brackets. I got 2, like I told you. One with UConn winning.
What the hell are you talking
One
about?
with
Nobody
Michigan
wants
winning.
to hear about your bracket.
I'm just saying, I got UConn winning in the heavyweights bracket. I got Michigan winning in my New Jersey bracket. So I'm going to win a bracket. But I'm telling you, you guys are underselling UConn. Right now, I will take the 6.5 all day long.
If it was 7, I'd probably take it. But at 6.5, no, I'm still leaning Michigan.
It was 7.5, now
I'll
it's
lay it.
6.5.
Yeah, I would lay it.
Can
I know
I
a lot
ask-
of people want to lay the points. I know that.
Can I ask you Michigan fans one more question?
Sure.
Okay, Ward Manuel.
What's the name? Neil was asking this the other day. Well, he was really trolling, Neil. But I still think you got to keep an eye on him. You give him credit for the Dusty May hire. I mean, obviously. But he was a relative unknown. We all knew what he did at FAU. But for him to come to Michigan with these resources and in 2 years get us to the heights that we've only seen since John Beilein, I think that's absolutely amazing. And you give him credit for that. But the way that the Sharon shit played out, we still don't know a lot about what he knew, exactly what he knew at what time. So I think you got to keep an eye on him. I do.
Can I bring this to your attention though? You won a national championship in football.
After almost 9 years.
Against
But
a
yes.
Husky.
Okay, again, you hate dogs. We've
Yep.
established that.
Right.
You
It's a
hate
Husky.
dogs. Okay. About what time is it right now? 8? About 14 hours from now, you're going to win a national championship in basketball. And you have the potential to win a national championship in 5 days in hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say leave the guy alone.
That's all on Ward Manuel's watch,
yeah,
man.
I say you leave.
It is.
It's over. It's over.
If you have a terrible football season, I'm sorry, you gone.
He's not going to have a
I
terrible
mean, football
season.
is the king.
It is the
Football's
king.
the king.
know
No
that.
doubt
Yeah,
about that.
It's the
season, you
king.
gone.
So, but like I said, he's done his job today.
I think he
Yeah.
was brilliant to hire the dude
Winning
that he
him.
did, though. I do.
Yeah.
I think bringing Ty in here, it was the perfect world. He was ready for a change. Michigan desperately needed a change. Okay, I think you go 9-3, and things are good.
Yeah.
I'll be at the Natty tonight, and I'm wearing a belt.
You're damn right, Freddie.
That's Freddie
for
Feld.
you.
Damn right.
Mike
Go
G's
blue.
on his way as well.
Go blue.
Is it Mike? Doesn't Mike G live down there?
No.
Who lives down there?
Freddie.
Freddie.
Oh, Freddie does.
Freddie.
My
Freddie Feld,
apologies, Freddie.
yeah.
I got you confused. My
Finally, Freddie
apologies.
doesn't have to
Yeah.
leave his home state.
Now
to
you
go to
give,
a game.
You give Ward credit for the football championship because technically he ain't get hired by Ward. He made the decision to keep Jim at a time where we thought it was.
What
going
I'm
the other
saying
way.
is on his watch. That's on his watch.
No, it is.
I mean, he
It
was
is.
the athletic director. I mean, and we can even talk about all the back and forth that he and Harbaugh did.
he kind of ran him off.
This
He
is,
real,
I,
but-
you know, that where I love to troll your fan base, okay? I'm a reformed trollist. At one point in time, I did, okay?
Yeah.
I'm a reformed trollist now. Where I like to troll your fan base is with things like this. I can't find a single human today that tells me they were all in on Brady Hoke. I can't find one.
No, of course not.
I can't find one. Not one.
That's because we knew.
Yeah, everybody knew. Everybody knew, right? To say that there was like this hysteria over that man was unbelievable. I can't find a single human that admits to me that after the 2020 season they wanted Jim Harbaugh gone.
I did.
I did.
I was right
There's
in that boat.
two. You guys are the first two
I
then.
was right
Yep.
in that boat.
Those are and you know what?
And I
wa-
can't believe it because
I-
I thought he was a lifer.
And at the time, I couldn't deal with the prospect of you possibly ducking like Ohio State, like that, because that was a big deal.
They
Like,
ducked Ohio State. You know it. I know it. We all know.
They would've
everybody
lost by
knew it.
50.
And
Yeah.
that couldn't stomach with me. On top of the fact that you were just a 9 to 10 win product every year. So yeah, like it was tough during those.
Well,
times.
and it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because what I like to point out is a lot of those people that wanted him gone 2 years later were sitting back going, "Why'd Ward have to F with him?
Right,
If Ward
right.
didn't F with him, he'd still be here." Whoa, time out. If he listened to you 2 years ago, he'd have been gone.
True, but I mean the pay cut was a big deal. Like,
Of course it was.
Jim Harbaugh had to change. Let's realize that Jim Harbaugh had to do a lot of soul searching and changing as a coach.
He sure did.
I'm just saying, but he did. He leaned more into not being as abrasive with players and stuff like that. He made the necessary changes, and they got to where they needed to go. But ultimately, I mean, It's just one of them things, man. I don't know. Ward making the decision to keep him, yes, but he also did a lot of things in that time after Harbaugh kind of proved like, okay, I'm worth, the money. You should probably maybe pay some of this money back. And that never happened. So I think that's where the friction started.
That program was going in the wrong way fast.
It was.
And we all know it. I mean, that and it wasn't just 2020. It had started a few years previous, okay? It kind of, the crescendo, if you will, was year 2, and then it just started to go down like that. And the easy play would have been to listen to the masses, because I don't care what you guys say, the masses wanted Jim Harbaugh gone.
Yeah.
They did. Period. End of story. They wanted him gone.
How do you think he came up with his master plan to do what he wound up doing? Connor Stallions, the whole. How do you think he came up with that?
Do you want my opinion?
Yeah, I do.
This
That's
is
what I'm asking
this
you.
is 1,000%.
Yeah.
This is 1,000% opinion.
Because he finally said, "I got to do something."
This is 1,000% opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. He always had aspirations to go to the NFL, and he watched future coaching gigs fly out the window. That 1,000% opinion. I don't know that. That is, he didn't want to be Brady Hoke, where you fell down, where your next gig was going to be, say for example, San Diego State. Going back to San Diego State, he did not. He did that because that was the direction it was going. If Jim Harbaugh, and I don't think they would have ever gotten to the point where they fired him. I really don't. Mutually agreed. Mutually agreed
but
to part ways.
Means. You know what that means.
Where's Jim Harbaugh going to go? He's probably not going to pick another team in the Big Ten. Does he go to Texas Tech? Does he go to Wake Forest?
Now, see, I doubt that because his name equity is Jim Harbaugh. He's one of the greatest coaches to ever coach, period.
And
he gets another job regardless. Another good
yes,
job.
but I'm not sure how big of a job it is. And I'm being
I don't
deadly
know.
serious when I say that.
I don't know.
I always thought he was going to go to the Bears. I thought that was his job. He was going to go to the Bears.
Well,
When it all said and
you
done.
remember the Minnesota thing, and then that kind of blew up and
Yep.
everything. So
Yeah.
a lot of shine had left the star of Jim Harbaugh.
Yes.
True. But
I mean, that's
he's
factual.
still Jim Harbaugh, though. Like, I get that. You're right, but he's still Jim Harbaugh.
I really, that's why I don't know. I think it's an opinion.
Yeah.
I think in his head he started to say to himself, "Okay, this isn't going to work. This is the wrong era to be in a conference with Ohio State. Oh shit, what am I going to do? Am I going to fall down? If the NFL jobs are going to dry up, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'd be worried about. I mean, think about it in your own life. God forbid any of you have had to lose your job. Oh my gosh, what's next? There's this panic that sinks in that you can't describe. It just is. And I in my opinion, this is 1,000% opinion. He sat back and thought to himself, okay, if I don't get this done, what's next? Why would somebody call me if I was all right? I just failed at Michigan. I had a losing record.
Right.
I never beat my biggest rival. My other rival has gotten the best of me a few times.
Yeah.
What's there to love? You're only as good as your last gig, right?
That is true.
What's there to love? So again, I don't know this. In my opinion, I think some of that went into his head. It was funny. I talked to him. I had him on our radio show after they won the first. And I asked him point blank. I said, Jim, compare this to when you guys won as a player. Okay? Compare this to when you guys won as a player. It was tough for you. You had a great team in 85. You ended up number 2 in the nation. Mm-hmm. But you still could win the Big Ten that year, okay? And then finally you win the Big Ten. I know it didn't end the way you wanted. You lost to the Rose Bowl, but you won the Big Ten. Your last year, you won the Big Ten. How does that compare to winning with as a coach? And he goes, I'll never forget it. He kind of paused for a second. He goes, I never really thought about that. Good question. And then he goes, it's not even close. Winning it as a coach feels 100 times better.
Wow.
Well, you're damn right it feels 100 times better because a year earlier,
Made money.
people thought you were gone.
Yeah.
Gone. Like a year earlier. So I never mind Jim. He's a weirdo.
Oh, yeah.
Can we all agree? I mean, he's a
100%
weird
weirdo.
dude.
I think he's likable.
I think he's a likable weird dude.
Yeah.
He is.
I never minded him. Every time I talked to him, he was cool.
He's funny, like in his own quirky way.
Yeah.
Like he probably would skimp on the tuna on my sandwich as well. There's no question about it. He would say, nope, this is just the way it goes. This is the way
amount.
I've been told.
Yep.
And he was like, would you like any veggies on it?
Speaking of which, is there a kill date? Like, do we have to wait for your guy, MD, to sign someplace else?
No, you name the day and I'll bring
I
it
don't
in
think
for
he
you.
is.
You want it tomorrow?
No,
Okay.
because what happens? What happens if God forbid the Lions bring them in the summertime?
You would have to buy me one back. That's all.
That's the
They
last
not
thing
doing
I
that,
want
y'all.
to do.
Stop
Now,
it.
what I'm saying is, go around the room here. How did Harbaugh come up with this plan? Did Connor Stallions come up to him? I mean, what's the true story here? Did we ever figure out the true story of, hey,
Yeah.
Coach, I could do this for you?
Connor, I know that you, and I'm being really serious when I say this. I don't know if you're watching right now, but I know how media savvy you are. Like, and he is, okay?
Shout out Connor Stallions.
Connor, if you're watching, like,
They should have made.
and you want to chime in, you go right damn ahead. Anytime. I'm serious when I say that. My understanding is he kind of showed this to some people.
Yeah.
And then some
Looking
people
what
said,
I can do.
oh,
From the
this is,
staff brought it to Harbaugh.
whoa, this is really, really good.
Yeah.
And I know there are still people out. You got away with it, you guys. At least I've been consistent. KG, you and I were together the day this broke.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got away with it. You're the national champion. No one can ever take that away from you, okay?
Went 7-0 after we got busted. But
I'm begging you to stop with the Harbaugh didn't know shit. Like, I'm begging you. Stop it. We all know he knew, all right? They gave the guy a game ball, for goodness sake.
He was on the payroll.
Like, stop it.
Yeah,
Like,
he
stop.
was on the payroll.
Well, he was a scout.
Well,
He was a
allegedly.
scout, all right.
Right, allegedly.
And he hired some other scouts.
How many
Scout to get a
face-to-face dealings they may have had, I don't think it was a ton. But as
Probably
far
not.
as like Harbaugh actually knowing what the fuck he was, of course he knew.
Well,
Because
a
he was
coach-
getting that intel and putting
Right.
it in his game plan.
And Sharon and Tex weren't friends.
You're
Like
right,
Sharon
right.
and Tex.
He was
That's
like,
that's
Sharon
kind of
handled
that's
it.
kind of forgotten about. That
was, yeah.
that's kind of forgotten about.
What was that?
Sharon and Tex aren't friends.
no.
Yeah, he was texting. As
That
soon as
was-
he got done with the OnlyFans girl, he was texting Connor Stallions.
Yeah, and then he thought if you deleted it, just goes away.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's
There,
it.
Not
It's
there
over.
anymore. It's over.
Can't find it.
Poof.
It's somewhere. It's
Been
somewhere
there.
out there, and you'll never find it.
Now refresh my memory.
Good old Sharon.
I'm sorry that we're on a tangent here,
boy.
guys.
We'll
But
break
who-
it sometime.
Who figured out what Stallions was doing again? How did it? Was someone tipped off? Was it? Because
All right.
it had to be,
So
right?
allegedly, I know some people thought that it was what it was like. Was it Ryan Day's brother-in-law or some dumb
Right.
shit
Yeah,
like that? Okay,
that was running the firm.
he left a paper trail.
the PI firm.
He left. He wasn't as smart as Connor Stallions is. He left a paper trail, and I know I told you this. I know I told KG this. I don't think you and I were working. I know for an undisputable fact that moron ordered tickets in his own name. I know for an undisputable fact. Undisputable. I'm not going to
I know,
tell
I
you
got
how
it.
I know you. I hope you
I
trust
believe
me
you,
enough,
yeah.
okay?
Of course.
And then it kind of came. And it, to be honest with you, it's at a school that in all the time that I heard all the places mentioned, that school wasn't named. And I know for a fact that he did it at another school. I know for a fact he did. And then, obviously, the Bobby Valentine moment at Michigan State.
Oh, that's
That
awesome.
was-
The disguise was great.
Yeah.
It was.
Graham and I didn't know we did our show in 30 minutes. He talked about we could have been talking Michigan, and we could have been talking Pistons and all that. Like
There he is. Look at
we
that.
did talk Michigan basketball.
we-
Look at that. That's
be the
Jeff
first-
Iafrate.
We
The
did talk.
first
We
scout
did
to get
talk
a statue
Michigan,
in the
man.
locker
Come
room.
on.
Isn't that Jeff Iafrate?
Yes. Maz asked a question. So that's another great bit. Oh, clearly that isn't him. People argued that shit. Do you remember that?
It's not him, man.
There legitimately there were people that like grown human beings
It's not him, man.
that like come on.
The goatee, man.
It's not him. Clearly it's not him.
That's
the
so
goatee.
good.
No doubt about it.
It's the separator.
And
So-
that's and Gromit, to your point, we're gonna wrap up the Michigan talk and we have to talk about the number 1 seed in the East. And that's what I said in the first part of the show today. There's a lot of happy to talk about. And then there's the Red Wings.
Yeah.
It's still alive, brother. They're 2 points back.
Listen to
Keep
young
hope
Justin.
alive, man.
Listen to young Justin sitting in here
They're
today.
2.5
Right.
points back.
Can I
2.5.
say this, Maz? Can I say the same thing that I've said to young Justin for a week? I would much rather derive my optimism from the way a team is playing
Yeah.
than numbers in standings. A close relative of numbers and Juicy Jeff sideline spy. A very close relative to words on a screen. It is. Numbers on a screen. All right, I'm excited about numbers on a screen and what other teams aren't doing. No. Oy, yoy. All right, JB, where do you want to go?
Let's see. We got to hear from Ben Johnson and then Art and Jakes. But first, let me clear up some of these super chats we got going on. Shout out to Gold Crown for sponsoring all these super chats and everyone for sending them in. $9.99 from the Honey Badger. Don't mind the cake, you guys. See, Nestle is tracking down Maz for the theft of 40,000 Kit Kats. The news has been calling him Tom Kit Kat Breakaway Mazaway.
Breakaway, Mazaway.
Good morning, gents.
I told you I don't like those Kit Kats the way they make them now. I like the old recipe.
Well, that's why you stole them.
Go back to the old
So
recipe.
they have no choice but to go back to the old recipe.
The old recipe got queefs in it. That's
You
That's
do
the
need
secret
Quiff
ingredient,
Cats.
is the
Quiff
queef.
Cats are so important.
They are. Who wouldn't love them? Who don't love that?
Kit Kat Breakaway Mazaway. All right. Reese Cup sends in $5. He said he thinks NIL started a few years prior at UNLV.
We were talking about it. Listen, that picture of them sitting in
Good point.
the hot tub with the bookmaker is just. KG, do you understand? They were unbeaten.
Mm-hmm.
They were a machine. The machine started well before they won the Natty the year before. And somehow, some way, Duke beat them. I remember watching that game going, fix.
Yeah.
Fix. Mez, I swear to God, I
No.
did.
Wasn't it a very low scoring game?
I don't remember. 71
Oh, I thought it was
69, was it that?
I thought it was less than that.
Now I
even.
got to look it up.
Yeah.
71-69, something like that.
And you know, UNLV could put up 100. if
I
they
was,
want.
statute of limitations are up. I was a degenerate gambler back
Yeah,
then,
uh-huh.
and I knew so many hooks and angles, it was sick.
Yeah.
And that scream fixed me from the tip of the game. It really did.
Absolutely.
We got $10 from Tev Sauce. He sends in. He said, to anyone hating on Michigan basketball for their NIL priors, check your
Prowess.
Final Four. Oh, prowers. Check your Final Four teams. All of them use NIL heavy and transfer portal. So go ahead and ask the MSU fan if they wish they shell out the cash.
100%. You are 100%. That is such a load of shit.
Yeah, I don't
Honestly,
know too many people that's going or hating against it. Like,
you aren't doing anything that everybody else could do.
exactly.
Like,
They just decided to finally get in the dirt. Shout out.
I got no problem with
That's how the
it.
game is played, man.
I'm going to say the same thing to the people that try to take away from you winning the national championship in 2023. Put your finger up.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's it.
It's pay to play out here, man.
Put your finger up. You won the national championship. Nobody will ever take that away from you, man. And
What?
same thing tonight.
What's really the difference between the way basketball is now than the way Calipari was running Kentucky
No
with
difference.
the one and dones? There's really no
No
difference. Because they're going to have a whole new team the following year, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. There's going to be
Couple
some of
guys
these.
coming back.
There's going to be a lot of these Michigan kids that are coming back next year. Dusty May, matter of fact, stepped out yesterday and said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to Carolina. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here with Michigan. So at least we got another year with them.
Yeah, take that. All the people thought he was going to Indiana or fucking NC. Get out of here.
Kansas or whatever.
Yeah.
whatever the hell.
They kept trying to find the school.
Bill
for him to
Self
go to.
staying at Kansas.
Yeah, or St. John's. But finally, one more before we head to break. $5 from Jordan Lionheart. Said it was nice to see Mara finally show up. Curious to see how long Yaxo goes tonight. Go blue and go blue on Thursday. Denver will be tough.
Yeah, Mara's been good in this tournament. He really has. And shout out to Neil. I already know he's gonna be. Oh, I thought you Michigan fans hated Mara. No, we never hated Mara. But there was times where he looked aloof at times. But you haven't seen a lot of that since the tournament has started. He's been lights out. So
You know what's funny? It's funny he mentioned that, and I know how many college hockey fans are out there. Denver is the equivalent of UConn in basketball.
Yeah. They just don't go
Denver,
away.
been there, done that.
Yeah.
Everybody, they just always fly under the radar, and then yet there's Denver again.
The Pioneers.
So who was it that said that? Jordan,
Yep,
1,000%.
shout out Jordan Lionheart.
79-77. Was
Okay,
that
good call.
Duke UNLV game.
I thought it was less than that even.
Yeah. I was so fixed. I don't care what anybody. You ever watch a fixed? You know. I don't care what anybody says. You know. You know.
I'm a horse racing fan. No one
Yeah.
knows more than me.
You know. That's the way it is.
Can you fix horse races?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Jockeys?
absolutely, you can.
Holy Christ.
Yeah, what?
How do you think you got the nickname Tommy Two Shoes? It's those first things that those wee people see, those jockeys.
Yep.
I better not throw this one. Tommy Two Shoes is here.
He put the wrong shoe on the horse so he can run stupid. Like,
I'm gonna grab a little horseshoe and introduce it to your skull if you throw this race. All right, where are we going, JB?
All right, let's hear from Ben Johnson and
Justice.
then Art and Jakes.
Justice. Who isn't out for justice? The man is out to get you. Corporations, the government, your insurance company. Legitimately, I'm dealing with that right now. It's the whole insurance company thing. Oh my gosh, biggest headache ever. But when you need a fighter, you need the fighter. You need Ben Johnson. Get the fighter in your court. Reputations are made. This dude has made a reputation as the fighter. Call Ben or visit him today at venfights.com.
Hey guys, Art and Jakes, if you weren't there this weekend, you missed a good one. Another watch party, another Michigan win. Art and Jakes, that's our partner. We love it. March Madness with them. The Natty at Art and Jakes. No better place that you want to be tonight. Over 80 big screen TVs, 22 draft beers on tap, and a menu stacked with fan favorites. Get on out there. It's Michigan and UConn tonight, starting around 7:30 or so. Art and Jakes. There's 6 locations, one near you for sure.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Woodward Sports is your #1 source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Terry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and EZ nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. Venfights.com.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Sports and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. Big injuries? Big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Hey, what up? Planet Fitness is for everybody. There are 2,700 clubs nationwide, 50 plus in the Metro Detroit area as well. You can get access to the Black Card Spa where you can recover with hydro massage and other innovative amenities. Bring a guest free anytime. If you're on the road and there's a Planet Fitness in the area, yeah, you can roll in there as well. It's just $24.99 a month. We are all strong on this planet, Planet Fitness. Now, this is a weird day because, as we said, a majority of the first 40 minutes were about Michigan basketball. You're playing for a national championship tonight, man. Like props, that's what it's all about, right? The second part of this is going to be about the number one seed in the NBA's Eastern Conference. And it's here.
Your Detroit Pistons.
And they did it. And you know what the crazy thing is? And KG, if you want to yell at me, you go right ahead. All right? Here I thought I would be more excited for it as recent as a couple weeks ago. Okay? And I'm not.
Huh, okay.
And can I tell you why I'm not?
Sure, go right ahead.
Because now it's about proving it when it matters.
Understandable.
Because honestly, and I was doing this last night, and I was weeping, and I go, I know people are going to shit on me, and I don't care. All right? I'm not saying that they're going to lose in the first round. Let's say they play Philly, who they just pounded the other night.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to lose to Philly. But if they lose in the second round, they fall 4-2. Okay? Cleveland. Let's say Cleveland pops them. Okay? They lose 4-2 to Cleveland. What does that number one seed mean to you?
Nothing.
That's why I like him.
I mean,
that's why I like him.
Just being real about it. And, you know, we was kind of talking about this last week with Neil, and he was going to the extreme of, if you don't care about the Central Division, then you just don't care about anything the Pistons have done. No, I thought that Spinney was illustrating himself perfect. Technically, in basketball, divisions aren't worth as much as they are in football or baseball.
Sure.
So for the Pistons to win a Central Division for the first time in 18 years, hell of an accomplishment. We are more than ecstatic that they've done it. But on the surface, it doesn't mean a whole lot. But it is a sign that they're headed in the right direction. In just a few short years, they have turned this thing around, like, for the up and up. Like, you got to give them credit for that. And the one seed is the same thing. The one seed is a big deal to me because, one, we haven't had one in God knows how long, literally since those going to work Pistons. But the fact that you have put yourselves in a position to have the easiest road through the playoffs as possible, I think you should be commended for that. And that just a testament to what you have done throughout the season with and without Cade Cunningham. And I think this team should be more than pleased with that. However, if they were to lose a second round series, I don't think anybody's going to go, well, we won the number one seed. You know, it's just one of them things, man. You got to make it show in the playoffs. And I think they will.
Gosh, you said it perfectly, dude. And I'm so glad to hear you say that because I want to make this clear. It's not like I was like, yeah, big deal. No, it is a big deal.
No, for sure.
The Pistons are number one. Like, they're number one in the East. That's a big deal. And, yes, I can take that moment and sit back and go, man, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
We've come a long way.
And shout out Danny G in the chat. This team is far from a finished product. That's the crazy part when you think about it. This ain't the final form of what they will be. So.
And I will say the same thing that I've said 1,000 times with the Lions, just in case there's one person out there that's agitated at me or agitated at KG. I am never, ever, ever, ever going to apologize for wanting more. Never, ever, 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 ever. And might I use the Detroit Tigers as an example? Might I? Mm-hmm. All right. 2024, it was golly gee, isn't this wonderful? Last year, we were all exhausted. We were exhausted down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
We did the same thing. We did the same thing. I mean, albeit a historic blown
Right, in
series
reverse.
lead.
In reverse this
But
time.
how many times? I'm tired, boss.
Yeah.
I'm tired, boss. Right? How many times? I got back. I'm tired, boss. I don't know if I can do this again. All right? So it's not quite that dynamic because this is a peak that the Pistons haven't achieved in a long, long time.
Very long time.
But I will also say this. Hasn't their play and the fact that we are number one, hasn't that moved the bar up?
Yeah.
It's moved the bar up. We're all of a sudden just getting in the playoffs and winning a playoff series isn't going to be enough, right?
No, expectations.
You set the bar, man. I didn't. You did.
Absolutely. Expectations change as the season goes along. Because last year, they tripled their win total when nobody thought that was even a possibility. So you go into this season thinking, okay, we're going to see improvement. They're going to be in the mix. But I thought the ceiling for this team was a 4 or a 3 seed at best. For them to do what the fuck they did this year, this is a big jump. So I think fans need to, they do need to adjust their expectations. And yes, we should expect more from this team in a season like this. However, once again, this is not a finished product from what, I think the Pistons will be in another year or two. So we got to take that into account as well. To me, if you get to the Eastern Conference Finals, whatever happens from there is free game. Like if you win, free game. If you lose in a close battle, I can live with that. But it can't be anything less than the Eastern Conference.
Who is that? Jay-Z?
JZJ all day.
Where the hell did you get that from? Sad. Sean already has us losing. JB ain't Izzo. Where the hell did you get that from? Where? Anyway, you know what I was about to say? You're the best team in the East. Go win the East. I don't know. That at least I've been consistent for about 3 months, right?
You have to.
How many times have we said that, KG?
We've said a lot.
Yeah, we've said it. Like you're the best team in the East. Go win the East.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Right.
yours. It's
Who
yours
won the
now.
Central last year? The Pacers, right?
Yeah.
Didn't the Pacers go 7 with OKC?
They sure did.
Without their best player
They sure
at
did.
the end of the year. So it does mean something to win your division. It means that you're the best. And now they're the best. Look at the Pacers. They're one of the worst teams in the league now without Halliburton. They dropped from first to last. And the Pistons went from last to first. Take your hat off to this team. They will not be defeated until they get to the NBA Finals, and then we'll see what happens.
Haven't we all kind of felt that way? Like if you watch this show, I don't know. That's kind of been my mantra. How many times have we said, who are you afraid of in the East? I think the first answer will be Boston Celtics, right?
Yeah.
Only because they've been there and done that.
And I've asked multiple times, are we sleeping on the Knicks? Are we sleeping on the Knicks?
No.
Okay. The Cleveland Cavaliers.
They be a challenge.
They're
but
trouble.
I think we could beat them.
They
Charlotte
match up.
Hornets.
They would be a challenge.
Charlotte Hornets.
No.
Okay.
Hornets don't know with us.
Well,
They're not
they
ready.
flipped it. In fairness to them,
They had a good run.
they flipped their season. I
No,
mean, they did.
for
They
sure.
flipped their season.
They
and-
remind me of the Pistons from a year or two ago.
Yeah,
Like, they're
there's
still trying to find their way.
you always have to be that cognizant of that team that flipped the season. So
Yeah, they young and hungry. You give them
to
credit.
Jay-Z all day or whatever his name is.
JZJ.
My no, you're not hearing me, bro. My mindset has already changed. Has not changed. Okay, my mindset about the number 1 seed has changed. Okay, no. If we're gonna tell everybody we're the best, and then we're gonna go out and do it, now you have to prove it when it counts. That's what I'm saying. And God forbid we lose in the second round. The Cavs get us in the second round. Am I going to be disappointed? You're damn right I am.
Me too.
And I'm never going to apologize for wanting more.
No.
Never. Never. You set the bar. You did it down the stretch when all of us, yours truly included, were pooping our pants. Oh, no, Cade. Oh, no, Cade. And it's still there, by the way. Have we heard anything?
Yeah, he's got an update in a week.
Yep.
An update in a week.
Sean, he's going to be
Down
okay.
about 5 days.
I don't like it.
He's going to be okay, Sean.
I don't like it.
He's going to be okay.
He'll be fine.
He'll be back for the playoffs. He'll be back for the playoffs.
4 games to go. They play at Orlando tonight.
You get my point, though. Like, guys, now, okay, I'm glad we got it. I wanted it. We all wanted it. But now it gets real. This team that hasn't won a playoff series in 18 years. 18 years.
Yeah.
All right? They skipped a bunch of exits, baby, and you're damn right. I want them to win the East. I want the Pistons back in the NBA Finals. Period.
And we're not asking for something that's unattainable. They can compete with damn near every single NBA team in the league, and there's only one that you question that they can't compete with, and you wouldn't see them until the final. So.
Yep. That's the way it is. So I thought, like, honestly, I thought I'd be more excited about it. I gave myself a fist pump and everything when it happened, and then I thought to myself, nah, we'll know. Tell me if this line sounds familiar. The ultimate success or failure of this team is predicated on what happens in the playoffs.
Broken record.
Where have I heard that before?
I think yourself, Sean. Probably about a couple days ago.
But, I mean, that should be the Lion Creed, right? Yeah, we're back. We went 12-5 and we're back in the playoff. Woo!
I feel you.
Great.
This has to get to at least the ECF for me.
Well, wait,
At the very least.
they lost a heartbreak series against the Knicks last year. All 4 games that they lost combined, what was it, about 8-9 points?
Yep.
Combined losses?
You had no beef stew, and this team sorely needed playoff
Now,
experience.
here's the kicker. They're probably not going to advance to the playoffs if Cade ain't Cade. We all said that.
Yeah.
And I know this team has grown without him. They're winning without him. But what happens? They're playing doormats. They're playing a lot of doormats right now, teams that have mailed it in. Still, you got to win those games.
Yeah.
Tonight's a 3.5-point spread against the Magic. Magic has 48 wins. They beat the Magic already about 2 or 3 weeks ago on their home court. It was a Sunday. They beat them pretty good as well. So 4 games to go. They need Cade. I even think they need him in the first round, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. Is the first round 3 or 4? 3 or 5?
No, it's 4 or
It's
7.
4?
Throughout.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat a team 4 games
It absolutely is.
without your best player. It is. They need him.
He'll be
And
back.
God willing, he's going to be okay.
I think he'll be
And
back.
and you know what, Jay-Z, I don't mean this as a shot because I understand the point you were making. And the point was delivered. JB's no Tom Izzo. Do you really want to talk about JB's playoff success? Do you want to go there? I don't think you do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Now, I want to be crystal clear. It doesn't mean I'm doubting him.
Yeah.
He's done a wonderful job with this team.
And he's did it with 2 different franchises. He turned Cleveland around, too.
And you know what? He's gotten better as a coach.
He has.
There's no doubt about that,
part,
okay?
Tom.
But guess what? Much like this franchise, okay? JB's in prove-it mode come playoff time. Because I say Google is your friend. I don't know if you know that. You have a friend in Google. And all one has to do is look up JB's coaching record. And, okay, oh, wow, yeah, he's had 28 games as a head coach. He went 1-4 with Houston. He went 1-4 with Cleveland. He went 5-7 with Cleveland, and then he went 2-4 with Detroit. So be careful when you say something like he ain't Izzo. Be careful when you do that.
So it's important for him to win something here.
1,000%.
That's a good point, yeah.
1,000%. And I get it. The Izzo bit is real. I've been I say it to my Michigan State fans all the time. I've said it on the show all year. Best you can hope for, maybe you get to an Elite Eight. Maybe you get to one more Final Four. But that's it. Like this, and then you know what you do as a Michigan State fan, and JB, you and I talked about it last week. You know what you do? You talk about what you have next year and what a wagon you're going to be next year, and then you fall back to, well, we were going to win the championship in 2020. It happens every day. I look at it on social media every flipping day, and I'm like, how do you live like that? So you're right. That's the new Izzo old bit, okay? But at the same time, JB's in prove-it mode too, guys. He is. Just like this team. So 1 is great. You can't take 1 away. I'd rather have 1 than not have 1. Okay? No doubt about that. But that doesn't change what our hopes and aspirations are in the playoffs, right? It shouldn't, at least. I think. Maz, you're giving me a look like you don't necessarily.
No, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you. A couple guys in the chat told me Cleveland won the division last year, got bounced by Indiana. So thanks for that, guys.
Well, you know what? That kind of proves a point. Yeah. I don't care.
Right.
What do I care? What? I'm not even being funny. What the hell do I care? I don't care.
Just win in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And this team is ready.
Number 1 seed's different, though.
Yeah.
I think the number 1 seed's different. If you secure the number 1 seed, I take a little bit more pride in that.
Absolutely.
All right, we got home court advantage. That place is going to be hopping.
Oh man.
You know,
Unlike
the Red Wings, we can go hang out in the plaza and have a good time. It doesn't mean as much. I need that summer day or that late spring day where we go out there with like lawn chairs.
Yeah.
Hey guys, woo! Red Wing hockey, holding our beers up. Nobody's out there.
Right.
It'd be the greatest day ever.
You think the plaza will get?
Sad.
You think we'll fill the plaza for the Pistons?
Man, what?
Oh,
If they start winning,
LCA is going to be fucking electric for the
Yeah.
playoffs.
It's gonna be off the hook.
it's going to be really fun.
Did you see the playoffs last year?
Oh, yeah.
That day,
That place came alive.
draft day last year was magical. It really, I don't think it got enough play. Like just going down there and the buzz that was around and the people filing in and even seeing some of the Knick fans filing in. And, you know, if you remember, we were at Buddy's and you had one table, poor KG. KG's one of those guys you wish you could, like, clone KG. Because KG's at the Piston table, and then he'd stop, go to a break, and then he'd come over to the NFL table, right? Like, days like that, that was
amazing, bro.
That area was buzzing, dude.
It was.
That was a fun night. It's only going to grow.
Yeah.
Because last year they were cute. Whether we want to admit it or not.
Of course.
I see what you're doing, little Cade.
Once again, they tripled their win total.
You're going to be
saw
so
that.
good one day with the nobody wants them.
I think they over under for last year was like 28 and a half games. And they won 40 plus. So
when you have expectations, everything changes.
Yeah.
And everybody's expectation should be get to the NBA Finals. I don't even want to think about that.
Stop it, Sean.
I know.
If they do that this year,
KG,
my God.
it's even saying this. 21 years. The series against San Antonio is 21 years, dude.
Let me tell you the shit I saw in 21 years, Sean, as a Pistons fan. Oh boy. We went through some shit, man. So, man, I'm just happy to see winning basketball back. But like you said, the more that this goes along, though, during this regime, the expectations are only going to get higher and higher. What do you think is going to be next year with this team coming off a number 1 seed and possibly winning some playoff series this year? It's going to be even greater. You're looking at, we expect you to be a finals contender.
It's
in the next year or two.
You know what? It's the Lions redo from a few years ago.
It really is. It really is.
We were 9-8 and we were cute, and we probably took a step further than we all thought in 23.
If they got in the playoffs that first year at 9-8, they might have won a couple games.
I feel like that.
They were so hot.
They were.
They was hot.
They might have won a couple games.
The fucking Seahawks beat Baker Mayfield's Rams.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Overtime.
On some bullshit like refereeing too. I remember
Overtime.
that.
Yep.
And then like we made it to the and now it's weird because I'm gonna say the same thing this year. Nothing short of going to the Super Bowl is going to pacify me this year. Nothing.
Well,
I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry.
yeah,
I'm not. I'm not sorry. I'm not.
I think that pacifier on the floor because I.
Yeah, KG, go pick it up.
Yeah, sorry. I don't think they get it done this year.
I'm not saying the Pistons are going to go win the NBA title. I'm not. Okay. OKC or San Antonio, probably San Antonio, are going to be tough to beat. But gosh damn it, win the East.
They should.
They should.
They should.
We've been the best team all year.
Boston's tough because of their history, because of the parquet floor.
You love leprechauns.
I hate that guy.
Red Arbach, you son of a bitch.
I hate him. The Knicks, I was 11 when they won. All right, so you could eliminate that.
Is that your least favorite logo?
Yeah. I hate that son of a bitch.
Even worse than the big red B
The big red B.
for Boston?
Boston. The
Oh,
Sox.
no, that's worse.
The big red B's worse?
Yeah.
How
I mean,
is
I
that
don't.
worse?
I automatically don't like you when I see that hat on you.
The Celtics actually.
The
a good
Celtics,
logo.
you don't see a lot of hats with. You don't see a lot of people.
Where
walking
does
around
the
with Celtics.
LA come in? Where does that fit in?
It moved way, way up. Before they were just a non-entity, but they moved way, way up. I just, no, I can't stand them. It is what it is.
I'd puke out my nose if they lost to the Celtics. I would. That would be the one.
It would suck, but
That
it
would be the one.
It would make sense though because of what the hell the Celtics got. So I mean, it just
Yeah.
it's Brown and Tatum, dog, and that's a hell of a duo.
I don't even want to
It's
think.
a hell of a duo, man. It is.
Props. Let's find out what. Look, where's Cade at? How's his lung capacity?
He's
All
gonna
right.
be fine.
How long is it going to take him to get back to being MVP caliber? That's the gazillion-dollar question. I don't know the answer to that. I don't.
Yeah. It's a damn shame he got hurt. So I really wanted to see him go after that MVP. It's
gonna be tough.
And first team All NBA, which he'll probably get screwed out of because of the 65 game rule. Once again, I understand the rule, but there should be like an appeals process to certain players.
An appeals process.
I
like
mean, I'm
that.
just saying.
I like that.
I'm just saying, not every player should fall under that because of, and I get why the rule is in place, and I do agree with the rule, but in Cade's case, it's out of his control. Like, I feel like he should be able to appeal that. But
So congratulations, but I'm saying it for me, KG. I'm glad you agree. Yeah, I'm happy, but I'm not as happy as I thought I'd be
no, I feel you.
because it's the prize awaits.
You've been consistent all year, though. You've been like, hey, you got to prove it to me. You got to prove it to me, especially in the postseason. So no, I'm not mad at you.
You know what's weird, KG? If you told me, KG, bloop, bloop, you make the noise, KG comes back and he goes, hey, Sean, I just came back from April of 2026. And I'd be going, Madcaps hook you up? What Madcaps hook you up? What's
Madcaps
going on,
hook
right?
you up.
Madcaps. Madpacks hook you up? Remember Madcaps, the candy man?
Yeah, of course
That's
I
going
do.
back. All right. Well, I want you to know, I know the NBA season just started, but the Pistons are going to be the number one seed.
Yeah. Don't look at me. I'm for real, Sean.
April 2026, KG, seriously, are you smoking? No, I'm telling
No.
you right now.
They're gonna
And they're-
play. They're gonna play a month without Cade as well.
I would have taken my pants down. Legit. That is pants off worthy.
Yeah.
If you say
I
now
probably would have left after you pulled your pants down.
my pants
to be
started to
real
come
with
off
you.
the other night. They started to come off, but then they I turned into a penguin. They kind of stopped around my knees. Not all the way off,
They stopped around my knees.
but if it was late October, they would have been off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's weird how that works out, man. Expectations. It's weird. Sports are great, aren't they?
The best.
Jack Flaherty isn't great. Will you guys drop it? Please, I'm begging. Neil, I'm begging you,
Listen,
drop
when,
it.
When we come back, we'll talk a little Tigers, and I got a great spot.
Oh, man.
I know how to fix Jack Flaherty.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, this
yeah,
ought to be great.
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for this. You gonna give him some queef cake?
Like I told Easy the other day, do you think that Flaherty goes out there? Because we talked about this after his first game. Do you think he walks out there and says, you know what? I've been sailing, but this next inning,
Boy, you wait. I got some shit.
I am going to put 7 straight guys on. You're getting on base. Do you think he wants to do that? He doesn't want to do that. He has to do that.
Oh, man.
It's mandated. Somebody somewhere said, Jack, you must put multiple guys in a row on base. And Jack was like, how can I outdo myself? I know what I'll do. I'll walk 4 guys and I'll hit 3 guys.
Sean, I do enjoy the Invisible Jack text that you said. I do.
Oh,
I'd be lying if I said I don't. So.
Maz is
Followed.
great. Maz asked for it the other day.
Followed by
Did you see that? Maz asked for it.
followed by Jack Nicholson.
Yep.
Yes.
It's back-to-back Jacks.
Maz goes, any second now. And then just as he was saying that, I was getting the Jack Flaherty. My favorite is like when he shows the pitch. Yeah, you're damn right I'll show you what I'm going to throw because you can't touch it. That's my favorite. That man drives me out of my mind. I'm sorry.
Man.
Like, drives me out of my absolute mind.
Want me to tell you how to fix them?
You're going to do that when we come back.
Okay.
Ooh, you tease.
All right, JP, where do you want to go?
Big tease.
We got to hear from Supreme Lending and then Thrive. But first, let me clear up this super chat. Shout out to everyone sending them in as well. And Gold Crown. We got $5 from Silas. He said, if they backdoored like the Tigers or were a dead race like the Lions, I feel different. But the Pistons coasted with over a week to go. Expect more.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that, Burn.
I had a bunch of guys
Vern,
on the
I
chat.
agree with you, dude. You said it better than me. Thank you.
A lot of guys on the chat, including David, told me, Mass, what do you mean they beat the also-rans? They beat the Lakers. They beat Minnesota. They beat the Sixers.
Well, Minnesota ain't also right. The Sixers technically ain't either, but I get your point, though.
Yeah.
We in the powering down of the NBA season right
Right.
now.
So maybe I misspoke.
Yeah.
They're beating teams that I guess still want to win. But it's regular season, so. No harm, no foul, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead, JB.
All right, let's hear from Superior Lending and then Thrive.
All right, guys. Buying a home or refinancing one is a big decision. Just like in sports, you need the right team behind you. That's why Woodward Sports and Supreme Lending are teaming up to help you guys out. As a full-service lender, they boast a 99% a close-on-time rate, 97% customer satisfaction score, and here's the game changer. When you apply for an eligible loan, mention Woodward Sports and receive up to $500 off your appraisal. To do that, to score this deal, call the number on the screen right now and talk to Chad and Chris at Supreme Lending today. Make sure you tell them Woodward Sports sent you to get that $500 off your appraisal.
You said things like that. Tired of midday crashes from sugar energy drinks? It's time to level up with Thrive Energy Pouches. Have you tried it yet? I know those guys were out and about on Friday. It's made right here in the USA. Thrive delivers fast-acting energy and elite cognitive focus using all-natural caffeine. The best part? It's all clean, all energy, zero sugar, and absolutely zero crash. For my fellow dippers out there, this stuff's legit. Give me a try and let me know what you think. You can grab it in wintergreen, peach, peppermint, and cinnamon. I've rolled with the wintergreen because it reminds me of my favorite dip flavor. Scan the QR code on your screen right now or go to dipstop.com to grab a tin. Use promo code WSN at checkout. You get 15% off your order. Dippers, try it. Let me know what you think. Seriously, this stuff effing works.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
I hate to tell you, energy drinks, but you're about to be crushed. Thrive nootropic energy pouches are here to change the game by delivering steady, focused performance in a clean white pouch for a fraction of the cost. And unlike other brands, Thrive comes from an American company that's been leading the way for over 30 years. So stop drinking gut rot energy drinks and why don't you thrive for a change? It's just better.
WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com. Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Hey, you know what, guys? I just found this out. Maz literally told me this about 30 seconds ago. We have one more watch party, right?
We do tonight. Art and Jake's out on 23 Mile Road in Shelby Township.
All right.
Shout
and
out.
I don't know if you guys know this. Sam Adams goes pretty good with watch parties. And it's a Monday as well. More on that in just a second. You can get $5 shorts of Sam Adams cherry wheat at any Art and Jake's location across Michigan on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you haven't
means
tried
tonight.
it yet, tonight is a great opportunity. Light, refreshing, brewed with real Michigan cherries, smooth enough to sip all game, win or lose. Sam Adams cherry wheat. Please drink responsibly.
Please.
So JB sent this during the break. We'll get to the Tigers in just a second. Good weekend, right? Good
Yeah,
weekend.
they won a
Yeah.
series.
They want a series.
All right.
Hit the road now.
I don't know where you found this, JB. Somebody sent out a text that said, the way some of you act, you think this is who the Lions were putting out there on defense this upcoming season, okay? And then he posted the defense of the Lions from 2008. Dwayne White.
Wow.
Shout out to Dwayne. He lives out my way. I see him all the time.
Blast for the Pat. Corey Redding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jared DeVries. Remember Jared DeVries?
Oh.
Yep. Paris Lennon.
He was a
Oh.
steal.
That was token white guy that
Yeah,
this
he was-
area
he
fell
was
in
a
love
steal.
with, right?
He was a
Who are these
steal.
people?
You know how sometimes we just pick the token white guy that the area falls in love with? Jared DeVries was that guy.
He was.
Paris Lennon, Chuck Darby, Ernie Sims.
My
I
boy
liked
Ernie,
Ernie.
man.
I
That was my
did.
guy. I had a jersey, man. I had an Ernie Sims jersey.
Lee Bodden.
I liked Lee Bod from the
Lee
Browns.
Was, Lee was all right.
He came over from the Browns.
I got to be honest with you. I have no recollection of something called Ryan Neese.
Ryan Neese.
I
This
did.
guy.
I don't remember him.
I don't remember Brian Kelly.
Daniel Bullocks,
I remember him.
Calvin Pearson.
Yeesh. Hey, Ernie was a dog. I can't speak for
I liked
anybody
Ernie.
else, though. Ernie was a dog.
I did.
Big
I
boy
liked.
from our defense.
Shout out Ernie Sims, man.
And you know what? You really want to get depressed? You really want to go depressed? Go look at what we had on offense.
Look at this team.
Yeah,
That was Calvin Johnson's second year. We had Dan Orlovsky, John Kitten, and Dante Culpepper.
Yeesh. I hated that fucking touchdown. The fucking wrong.
Can I tell you a funny
God.
Dante Culpepper story? I think I can do this. So he lived out in my neck of the woods, and he lived on this. You know how they kind of make lakes out there and everything.
Man-mades.
They made one of those lakes and they filled it with just like a whole bunch of fish. Well, he's a good old boy from the backwoods of Florida, right? So he'd have his family up and he'd go out there and he'd catch fish out of this lake.
Oh, shit.
And he'd have huge fish fries for like his family.
That's what's up.
And so like they were like, dude, you can't like you can't. Like this isn't. He did it constantly.
He drained that lake.
Yeah, legitimately. Legitimately.
Wow.
KG, that was our AJ Hawk draft.
It was. Holy
That's
shit.
so great.
Just
Oh,
that
man.
team was.
This team's going to surprise you.
Shout out
That's
AT,
what he
man.
said.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He came. Literally, he had a full beard. He was not around at all, like all camp. And one of the beat writers asked him, like, Matt, we haven't heard much from you because you got to remember he was Mr. Photo Op, and he got that tough Matt Millen look on his face, and he's like, "That's on purpose. I'm being quiet about this team. I think this team's going to surprise you." Wow. Oh, they did.
Oh, yeah.
They did.
You think he burned out, right? Didn't he burn out and become like a mountain man after that?
Well, he
Went
did.
back
He
to
did.
Pennsylvania?
He did broadcasts. He still did broadcasts. You know, remember he was in the booth and everything.
I thought
for
I thought
Fox.
he took a few years off. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't
we,
remember
I think
that.
we broke him.
He was working with Fox. I know
Yeah, because
that.
remember a couple years later, he was doing doing a Michigan game, and remember, like he offered an apology.
Out of the blue, he appeared.
Yeah,
he had time away.
Yeah, and he offered an apology
Yes.
to like Lions fans or something.
Yeah,
Like-
he was a nice man.
I will say it to my dying breath.
Nice man.
Really a nice guy. I had as much business running an NFL team as he did.
And like I told you, I thought he was going to be the answer. I did. You know what?
That's the decade.
I'm desperate, man.
Decade of despair.
That was the decade I was raised in.
Bro,
Decade of despair.
I'm desperate.
That's exactly what it comes down to. Think about it, though. Okay, hey man, we're gonna get it done. Okay, how are we gonna get it done? With a guy that has no front office experience. Sounds great. Let's roll.
Yeah. He was a former player, though.
Then when we got Blue Eyes Mariucci, we're going to win again. We
Right.
finally
He
got
came
the
with a Super Bowl.
We finally got the coach right.
He aged worse than presidents. He really did.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
This team is
NFL Network had to put Steve back together.
They're a virus. You heard
Here
Detroit
we go.
DC.
Here we go.
Yeah.
No,
Detroit DC, shout out.
It's
airborne.
It's airborne. It's like the return of the measles. It just keeps coming back. Chicken pox. It just keeps coming back.
Man's like the crazy guy in the movie that keep trying to tell you some shit is coming and nobody
It is.
believes
Nobody
him.
believes him.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, like
Run.
it's the plague. Like,
Run. They're not going to win. They're going to break your heart.
Stop it. Stop it. You have to keep the non-football people away. You have to keep the Rod Woods of the world away. You do. You have to. You have to. You have to keep them away. You stay over there. Please allow us to do our job. Just let us do our job. Now, does Dan look like he's aged?
He looks okay.
Does Brad look like he's aged?
A little bit.
He
Just
does.
a little bit.
He does. He does a little bit.
Black don't crack, but unless you
Yeah,
watch him.
yeah.
Stressed out. Yeah.
I know that white thing. Occasionally, I change it up on y'all, and I shave, and you can't see it.
Yeah.
But in 2 days, you can see that white popping back up and everything. You
Yep.
know?
No, he's aging a little bit.
Yeah.
You see Dan got the hair now and shit.
Remember Charlton Heston in Planet of the Apes? That's me. When you realize you've been home all the time and you look up and the Statue of Liberty's in half on that beach.
You finally did it.
You finally did it. You blew it up! God damn you! God damn you to hell! It's the same!
You know how badly Nova would have paid that afternoon, though?
Wow.
When I figured out that it was the same,
Wow.
I would have taken Nova to the nearest cave, and there would have been justice like that world had never seen.
She was something.
That's what it was.
And they shut her up. She couldn't speak.
All right, can I? No. Are we cool?
Well, good. Let's go to the Tigers.
All right. Great day on Friday.
Yeah.
Right. They were able to beat the powers of Jack Flaherty on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, kind of
Barely.
Yesterday was some
yesterday
bullshit.
kind of a bummer.
Yeah, how do you think I felt? I bought those tickets Saturday thinking I'm going to see JV on the fucking mound, and then he pops up on the IL. So how you think I felt? I got Kiter Montero. But, I mean, to his credit, he had a decent night. But I'd see AJ saw the signs early and pulled him when he did.
He saw the signs.
He did. And then the Jesus was not any better, man. The Jesus came out there and gave up the 2 runs that would eventually do the Tigers in.
How about the
But
Cardinals? Do they do the same thing no matter who's on the team?
It seemed like that.
I mean, safety squeezes, perfect bunts. They do all the things that you're supposed to do in baseball. In the old days, the St. Louis Cardinals still do those things.
I had flashbacks to the 06 World Series a few times during that.
The Jesus gets the ball and he throws it away.
Yeah, the Jesus was rough last night. It was
Parker
rough.
Meadows not tagging up on second when Javi hits it out to right field. He gets to 30, scores. They tie. It's a tie game. They make mistakes, and then here comes your manager. Let's pinch hit for Carpenter and Colt Keith.
Yeah, the Colt Keith one was.
Let's pinch hit for him. Let's bring Jahmai Jones out again. Let's bring whoever the hell's
That's
on the
Sean's guy
bench.
right there.
I mean, come on, man.
No, I was pissed when they brought Jemima.
I know he's supposed to be one of the great managers, and I know, and he is, but he overmanages, just like Benetti and those guys overtalk, overmanaging, overtalking.
Yeah.
Last night's broadcast, NBC, you got to reevaluate NBC. Listen, you don't need him asking a question to 3 different people every single pitch. Every single pitch. He's going to Dirks. He's going to the Cardinals guy. And then they're going to Adam Ottavino out in left field by the foul pole. And not only that, you got to show these guys' faces as the game is going on. There's no break in the broadcast. Baseball is supposed to be nice and easy. Nice and easy. It's a break. Take it out. Take your time. This guy thinks it's one huge rain delay.
Yes.
He loves rain delay theater. Nobody loves rain delay theater more than Benetti and Dirks. Nobody.
Yeah.
Man, you got to fill time, man.
He's a fine announcer.
You do.
Now we know that the Javi thing, with all due respect to KG, we know the Javi thing's going to end, right? We're aware of that, right?
I'm keeping hope alive for my dog.
He's got a year
He
left.
had a sack fly last night. He
gonna
cut him a
end.
break, man.
But there isn't a future here, right? Okay. You think so?
With this regime, yes, I do think so, Sean. And listen, don't be mad at me. I'm just telling you, Scott Harris, they really value his defense. They don't give a damn what he does at the plate, clearly. They really value his defense. So I think there is a chance they could.
All right, can I add? We're done
to a
with
lower deal, of course, but
we're done with Spencer Torkelson, right? This has got to be the last year, right?
Sean, I'd be crazy to tell you, yeah. I don't know. With Scott Harris, I don't know.
Tork's batting what, 7th?
Yeah.
He can bat 7th for me.
I think Scott, this is just I think Scott wants to get his guy in there, and guys like Tork are a dime a dozen in the league. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And he's another.
You're probably right.
He's another example of.
Yeah.
We can talk about prospects until we're blue in the face. This kid don't have it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to throw the bathwater out with Tork, but depending on how this year goes, I would agree with you because I've been critical of him like the whole time.
He's never going to be what he was drafted to be.
Yeah,
never going to happen.
Last year, he made a lot of improvements, and you think like, okay, maybe he's turning the corner, but he's
walking
really
more
slow start to this year. So, which I mean, our 3, 4, and 5 hitters, our normal 3, 4, and 5 hitters, not really playing that great. I mean, Kerry Carpenter, he's waking up over this past weekend.
Why?
He had a.
You know why?
Yeah.
It was Resurrection Weekend. You know damn well that was why.
But no, it was good to see Kerry Bonds make an appearance last night. He had that deep shot, dead center, that gave the Tigers the lead at the time.
He's almost had 3 more home runs, and he's lost by inches.
Yeah.
So let's pinch hit for him when he's getting hot. Let's pinch hit him.
Yeah,
Cole Keith. Let's pinch hit him. Probably the best hitter on your team right now.
No, he is the best hitter on the team right now.
Let's pinch hit him.
I know he's bad against lefties historically.
I don't give a damn.
He is the hottest bat on your team right now. He even had some hits in this game. I don't know why you pinch hit him so early.
Maz, and you're right. I mean, I'll give Tork credit. What, he had 3 walks last night? Which was what? 3 more than he had all year?
Well, last year he was starting to walk at the end of the year.
He was.
I mean, that's
he's shown flashes. I just don't know if he's going to be able to put it all together. That's the problem.
That's 1,000%.
He's learning the Scott Harris ways and A.J. Hinch. He's learning.
I think if they felt that way, they would stop with the 1-year contracts.
Well, this is the first time they've had a 1-year contract.
Didn't he have one last year too? Correct me if I'm.
I don't think so.
I'm going to look it up.
All right, you're
now.
probably right.
Talk amongst
I hate
yourselves.
when you look things up.
I hate when you look things up.
Why do you have to? Why do you have to?
Okay?
Why do you have to check me? I'm wrong most of the time. I know that. Why do you got to check me?
Most of the time.
Will you just?
real about it.
All right, I'm going to tell you about Jack Flaherty, guys. I promised you Jack Flaherty. I'm going to wait till Sean tells me about 1-year contract.
Go
All right.
ahead.
Here's how you fix Jack Flaherty. Does he give you 3 excellent innings usually?
I guess, yeah.
Move him to middle relief.
That's what needs to happen, but we ain't ready for that.
Move him to middle relief. Get another arm. Maybe Montero stays up. Montero stays up when JV comes back. Or who's coming back? Who else is coming back that I'm missing? That we were depending on. Young guy.
Oh, Jackson Joe, but that's next
No,
year.
not Jackson Joe. It was another guy.
Reese Olson.
No, not Reese
What are
Olson.
you talking about?
There's another guy that pitched great towards the end of the year. We used him in the playoffs. Starting pitcher. I'll come up with it. Go ahead, Sean.
You
Was
sure
it?
it wasn't Reese Olson?
Years in a row of 1-year contracts. 2025, he had a 1-year contract for $785. 2024, he had a 1-year contract for $765. 2023, he had a 1-year contract for $723.
You talking about Mize, Maz? You talking about
No, not mine.
Vest.
No.
No, he's not a starter. He talking about a starting
You
pitcher?
talking about
Yes. Young guy. The chat will come up with it. That's funny, man. So he's getting a cost of living increase every year.
Oh,
Well,
Troy.
remember, he
Troy
had
Melton.
that. He had that. initial-
Melton, thank you.
Troy Melton.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Troy Melton. Yeah.
Shout
Thank
out the
you.
chat.
Thanks, chat. I knew you'd come up with it.
Yeah, I was skipping my mind.
So 1-year contracts in a row.
Yeah. Well,
No, he didn't have a 1-year contract.
yeah. 1 year, 4.075, 4.075 guaranteed. I honest to goodness, I think there's a reason that they really and truly, I think there's a reason they're not making the commitment to him. I really do. I think
absolutely is.
Because they're thinking, let's give him another chance.
Well, and if you remember, it was last year that they were mad at him, and AJ was talking about, he's going to have to earn it. Remember, they talked about him.
They put pressure on him.
He has to pay more attention to the metrics,
Correct.
and he did the whole.
I
Well,
don't
no,
have to."
not really. I'm gonna go in and do it by myself and
Yes.
everything. And you kind of.
You're right. He cringed a little
And
bit.
you
But-
cringe at that because you know what? Even if I disagree with it, I look at KG and go, "Whatever you say, boss.
Right.
What do you need me to do, boss? I'm hungry and I'm gonna." Even if I think you're full of bullshit, right?
But he had a slightly improved season off of that, and he did seem to change some of his mechanics. So, I mean, the book is still out because you know what he's capable of. He can be a 30 home run guy. I know that's every time I critique Torque, that's what people love to throw at me. Oh, he's 30 plus home runs. What are you talking about? Well, yes, but it's the consistency in between that's really been the problem with Torque. But we shall see. I'm not ready to give up on him just yet, but he hasn't had a good start to the year.
I'm not being funny. I think that they're ready to give up on him. I think this is.
Possibly. It
I'm
depends on how
not
the
being
year
funny.
shapes.
I really do think this is last call for him.
I can see that.
If you subscribe to the theory that Scott wants to get his guys in there, and I absolutely
think so,
subscribe
yeah.
to that theory,
I think so, yeah.
Torque isn't one of his guys.
It's a fact.
And honestly, I hate to be disrespectful. Guys like Torque are a dime a dozen. That big hitting first baseman.
Right.
Make some good plays at first for me. Don't be a slob over there. Don't be, show a little
he's not
range.
abysmal, but
don't be a
Could
slob
he be
over
better?
there.
Yes, but
Yeah.
he's not abysmal.
We'll see.
What do you think of my Jack Flaherty to the middle relief?
I'm with that, man.
I'm not.
I don't know who you putting in that 3 spot this year, but I'm with that though.
How well do you think that would go over with Jack?
Does it matter? Because he had a player
No,
option.
I don't think it matters.
He
but
had a
how
player
well,
option.
How well do you? I don't think that would go over with him.
If they had
I
a
mean,
team
yeah, but-
option, he wouldn't be here.
True, and I mean he's at that point in his career now. He's not gonna be a starter for much longer.
He goes
in his
3
career.
innings.
Yeah, it's right. You're going 3 innings anyway. Like it's eventually you're gonna have to have that talk. I don't know if the Tigers will have that talk with him, but eventually a team's gonna have that talk with him. So
I don't know.
we'll see.
There's
I
a
wouldn't
lot
be
of
mad at that.
there's a lot of loose ends on this team.
He has become like my new poster child for C. And you know what I mean by C, right? He'll cruise for 2 or 3 innings, and I'll get a text from somebody, some wise acre will go, "Yeah, man, what do you got to say about Jack now?" And there it is. There's my guy. Do it up, Jack. Did you see that an inning like that hadn't happened for the Tigers since 1925? 100 years.
Wow.
What was it? 3 hits and 3 hit batsmen? Wow. Yeah, when he gets in the mood to put, like JB was doing it earlier.
Well, it was the weather.
You get on base. You get on base. Everybody's getting on base, man.
Don't you think the weather had an effect on him?
Surely it did.
It did.
It'd be one thing if we've ever seen an inning like that from Jack before.
It was chilly.
Chilly.
Hey Sean, I got this one for you from Plenterberry in the chat. Could they call up Jose Briseño to challenge Torque?
Is his name Jose or is it Josie?
It's
Jose.
It's
Jose.
Josu, right?
Josu. It's like
Briseño?
Joe Blue.
I think it's
We're not gonna
Briseño.
butcher this,
Briseño.
man.
We
I just like kind of,
Briseño.
I made him Italian.
As of
Briseño.
right now, I think it's Jose. We're gonna call him Jose
Briseño.
Briseño.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is he in AAA now?
That's
He's
Joe
hurt.
Blue.
Didn't he?
He got hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Okay, yeah. If he's in AAA,
Don't
I mean,
worry, he's coming.
It's
Yes.
possible. It is possible.
and he's gonna succeed like they all succeed, like every one of them. Like who doesn't want Parker Meadows on this team right now? Tell me.
Hey, he's playing good.
Stop it.
He had a couple.
He's almost
knocks.
batting 300.
He had a couple knocks last night. He provided a lot of
Go
your
ahead, look
offense
it up.
last night.
He isn't good.
KG, I want you to look up Max Clark at AAA right now.
All right.
Tell me how he's doing in the early part of the season.
All right.
He isn't good.
He's showing
I
that-
got to look at. Hold on. Parker Meadows. He 280, 757 OPS.
Okay, it's good.
All right.
All right. Max Clark.
And it'll continue. That guy's shown. When you want a guy at the plate, you want Parker Meadows. What's Max Clark doing?
All right, so in 30 at-bats, he is averaging 367, 0 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 3 stolen bases. OPS over 1,000.
All right.
Yeah, pretty damn good.
And McConaughey is slow down. You knew he would, but he's another guy. He took a couple walks last night. I'll take it all day.
I love his approach. Like,
Oh, my gosh, you
whenever
have
he goes
to.
to the plate, you just feel like he's going to get on base somehow.
I agree.
Like, yeah, no, I have no qualms about what Magoo doing right now. Shout out to him, man.
Tigers 4 and 5. Whatever. It's
You finally go put it in the cart?
I might put it in the car and actually buy it today.
They're at the
I'm
Twins
just saying.
tonight. At the Twins.
Can we say it again though?
It's a get-right series.
Yeah, it is.
They legitimately have to. They have to do a better job of like scheduling baseball early on in the year. They do.
Get him out of the East Coast, you mean?
Like that game in Chicago
we
the
all
other.
said that. We
Like-
all say that.
Like why?
But they don't do it. They don't care.
I don't like the first 2 weeks of the year. Just put it out west, put it down
Domes.
south. Yeah, in domes and everything. It's such a.
I know. Schedule's hard to make. For that to work, the West Coast teams would be on the East Coast in August and September. And that's what they don't want. They're really protecting the West Coast teams. Because if you front load it on the West Coast, down south, and in domes, those teams got to come to us at the end of the year. So who the hell knows, man? Obviously, it sucks going to, like last night. Did you really want to go to that baseball game and sit out in that cold?
It sucked.
It wasn't that bad,
It
but it
wasn't
was still
horrible.
cold.
Did
Yeah,
you
it was
end up?
cold.
Did you ended up going?
Yeah, me and the wife went.
I apologize. They weren't.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Rack in the chat, man. That hooked me up with the tickets. But yeah,
Rack
I
him.
went going thinking JV was gonna pitch, and then the news came down over the weekend. So
How much did you spend at the ballpark?
not that much. We just bought a pop and some almonds. That's it.
Almonds? That's about $7, right?
Those little
Soda,
almond
$10.
bags are money.
They
Though. Very underrated.
Fucking good.
Underrated.
I
love
them.
those.
When they warm. Oh my god. Oh, it's nothing like it.
Love them.
I can't wait. Like I saw, like JB was talking about some of those, like that beef short rib sandwich. I need it.
I wanted that. Yeah.
Like I need
I
it.
saw the chili, the coney corn dog or whatever that they got. I was like, oh, that kind of look good. I ain't
Did
gonna lie.
anybody see the popcorn handle in the bag of popcorn?
No.
Huh?
There was a picture of over the weekend at the ballpark. You know how they just shove the popcorn in the bag?
Yeah.
I guess the handle broke off the door
Oh,
of it,
shit.
and it ended up in the bag of some kid's popcorn.
Oh, that's
And,
hilarious.
Some parent took a picture of it.
Boy, I'm
Oh,
suing the
jeez.
pants off Chris.
They owe that kid
I'm
another
suing
bag
this
of
thing
popcorn.
quick.
I'm going to tell you again. I know we talked about it last week, and the early results aren't making me feel any better. The damn Cleveland Guardians, or whatever they're calling themselves
They
this year.
always hang around.
I hate them. I hate them.
They won't die. They
Do you
like
remember we talked
cockroaches.
about that last week? I can't. Right, the Tigers should win this division, but I say that knowing full well that the Guardians exist.
keep telling y'all, man. They are like cockroaches on fucking the apocalypse. Like, you can't get rid of them.
It's 9 games in, fellas.
I know, but
9 games
they
in.
always linger, though.
It's just overreaction.
Don't be surprised if Cleveland in the mix toward the end of the year.
They probably will be.
For no reason at all.
They're well managed. You have Stephen Kwan to beat us.
White Sox swept the Jays.
I know.
Like, think about that.
Go figure that. If that happened, then you know the beginning of the season don't mean jack. It'd be nice to go out 35-5, though. That was nice.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, in order to do that, Naz, for what it's worth, they have to go on a 31-0 run.
Correct.
A 31-game win streak. I'm pretty sure that would be an MLB record. 31 straight. I'm pretty sure that would be an MLB record.
Right.
The Red Wings need a good streak going here. Let's do a little Red Wing talk.
Look at Sean's face. He's like, you son of a bitch.
Let's do a little Red Wing talk.
He's like, do we have
What do you want me to say?
Rough weekend.
Sean just going to
What do you want me
continue
to say?
saying what he been saying.
They were game last night. No. Were they not? They were game.
I thought they was going to win. I ain't going to lie. It was looking good.
Yesterday afternoon.
It was looking good
Did
at
you watch
first.
the whole game? You didn't watch
No.
the whole game. Okay, good. All right.
Sean's preparing.
It's
himself
more
for his hat
infuriating
toss.
the way things happen.
I saw your
yesterday.
text, your tweets.
It's
So I was following it that way.
It's more infuriating the way that things happened yesterday than if you just lost the game.
Yeah.
It is. It's more infuriating.
Well, they did the same thing against the Dallas Stars, if you remember, a couple weekends
Not
ago.
like last night.
No?
No. We're probably up against it though. We'll get to it when we come
All
back. I
right.
promise you. I want to make sure you didn't have to make the signs.
Yeah. I was looking at you like.
Just a reminder, folks, we're going to be at Art and Jake's in Shelby tonight. Michigan and UConn in the Natty. Get on out there, guys.
Bring it
Art and
home,
Jake's
baby.
in Shelby Township. Got the watch party. Come on out. Great food. I'm going tonight. I'm going to get home. I got one more job to do. Get home, take a couple-hour nap, maybe a quick hour nap, and get out there to Art and Jake's. Come on out and see us.
Damn, I'm mad I can't be.
I made the smartest play last night. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Like, you do a show like this, you get up at 6 in the morning. I know a lot of you guys can. Like, you're dumb. You stay up and late, like, watch games. You're dumb.
Yeah.
I went to bed the second the Tiger game was over. I don't need a nap today.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yep.
Now, my girls were home for the weekend, 2 out of 3. So I was going to do the same thing you did. And they were like, Dad, don't go to bed yet. We're leaving tomorrow. Sit up with us. Let's watch a Curb Your Enthusiasm. 4 curbs later, I was in bed at midnight.
Oh, dude. Just murder. It
I was
really is.
exhausted.
It's
I was
murder.
falling asleep on the chair.
It's murder. All right, JB, where do you want to go?
All right. Let's hear from Black Rock and then Pure Psychiatry.
Black Rock, guys, tomorrow's a big day. It's Tasty Tuesday tomorrow. By the way, if you're looking for dinner plans that sizzle, get on over to, you know who I'm going, Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Tasty Tuesday, half a pound of ribs, coconut shrimp and fries for $13.99, and Sizzling Thursday, get that 6-ounce sirloin, the shrimp scampi, your choice of super salad, and a side for $19.99. It's not just a meal, it's an experience. Experience it right now at blackrockrestaurants.com.
Hey, we talk about sports every day. Wins, losses, pressure, expectations, but real life, that's not always easy. At Woodward Sports, we want you to know you are never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you. It's not that cookie-cutter plan. Well, this works for that group or this group. No. This is going to work for you because it's tailored for you. 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio. They make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking that first step, do it. Visit PurePsychMI.com. There it is on your screen. See it right there? PurePsychMI.com. Pure Psychiatry will help you go.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. most talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's.
Woodward Sports is your #1 source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Jerry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and EZ nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new face. New focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
You hear about it all the time, right? Detroit-style pizza. Buddy's is Detroit-style pizza. 80 years and still going strong. Nothing hits like Buddy's. Look at that picture right there. Look at it. The pizza looks great, right? The one thing that I will say is I don't think that salad is representative of what the antipasto salad is at Buddy's. Maz, you know a lot of times you hear somebody say, oh, they always make it look better. I don't think Buddy's did a good enough job.
It's
they
outstanding.
They load that thing with ham, salami, and cheese. It is beautiful.
You're
I'm going to
so
say it
lucky.
again. Try the thin crust. I'm telling you, you guys, you won't be let down. That is salad. But you know what the routine is here? You can save 20%. 20% on your order, $200 or more, simply by using promo code Woodward20. Go to buddyspizza.com. You can order online. You can go sit down. Buddy's Pizza, the Detroit original since 1946. Ugly weekend for the Red Wings. And Maz, I'm not being mean. If you didn't watch the whole game,
Facts are mean.
facts are mean. I don't care what anybody says. If you didn't watch the whole game, then I don't think that you got the full Monty for what happened yesterday. First of all, they had an awful game in New York. Rangers beat them 4-1.
That was really bad.
That was really
the
bad.
Rangers are playing good now that they're out of it.
It's amazing how that happens. You bring up rookie players. I told young Justin that on Saturday. An influx of 6 young players, they're going to go out there and play their balls off. Right? And they did.
Yep.
Okay. Yesterday, we were 34 minutes in, and you mentioned the tweet that I put out there. The Red Wings playing for their lives at home after a dog 24 hours earlier. They have 6 shots on net 34 minutes in.
Jesus.
6 shots on net.
Yeah.
Second period ends, boos come cascading down from everywhere in LCA. Okay? So what happens in the third period? They turn it on. They flip the switch. Minnesota's a damn good team, I might add. Wild are a damn good team.
With a very good power play.
I think scary, dangerous, fly under the radar, scary, dangerous. Okay, but very good team. They come racing all the way back. They tie it up. Showtime ties it up, right? Then Showtime takes just about the dumbest penalty you can take.
I can't believe what I saw.
Did you see that?
Of course, a million
What
times.
are you doing?
He trips Quinn Hughes in the middle of the ice for no reason.
No reason. No reason.
It's like he just did it on purpose. Like, I don't like this guy. I'm going to trip him.
One of the greatest American players Showtime. Rodrigo. Showtime. Goes from a potential hero to a GOAT in about 7 minutes flat. And, of course, Minnesota scores late to take it.
Yeah. On the power play.
Where's the sense of urgency? Everything that people have said about this team for the last couple years, they keep showing us. Everything. Can you go out and play 60 minutes? They can't. They won't. They won't do it. Hey, your goalie ran out of gas. Hey, you don't have another good goaltender. Hey, wouldn't Kosa look good up here? All the things that people are saying, they keep proving it. And it was kind of funny because after the game, I saw some comments from a few different players, and they seemed agitated that there was some booing and there was negativity in the air and all that. And I'm kind of confused at that. Why? Why on earth would you be upset at people booing you? Have you earned it? Have you earned the negativity? Have you earned the doubt? Have you earned all those things? This is a conference right now. It was the wind. Yes, it was the wind. This is a conference right now that is begging for you to take it. Begging for you. Legitimately begging for you to take it, okay? Every night this past week, every team that they needed to lose, in essence, lost until yesterday. We were making fun of it. Like Neil and I were texting each other yesterday, and I was going, oh, don't worry. They're still going to be alive because nobody else can win. Capitals lose. The only one that finally won a game was Ottawa. Ottawa finally won a game.
And Ottawa's 2 points up, but have the tiebreaker. So the Wings have to pass them.
In essence, so yeah, what I always say is in essence 3 points up.
Correct.
So this is where you're at right now. But don't worry, everything will be different this next week.
Put them up, JB.
Different from what? This has been the routine of this team for years running now. When I hear people say that, see the games in hand. Remember how we talked about games in hand?
Wings have one.
Very important.
Yeah.
That won't get them into the playoff, but they will get them past Islanders.
Who fired Patty Waugh.
They have really struggled down the stretch.
But they played hard.
He got more out of them than he should have. They're not as good as I think their general manager thinks they are.
Yeah.
But I think that was a move the general manager made, knowing full well he'll bring Pete DeBoer in there, and it buys him some more time. Because it's easy to blame the coach for what didn't happen down the stretch. Although he overachieved with them all year, even with a stud 18-year-old rookie. But don't worry, you guys. Everything's going to change for the Wings. Don't worry. Look at Columbus. Columbus was red hot. They can't win.
No, they're fading.
They can't. What is it, 6 straight I think they lost?
They peaked and went off the cliff. Remember how hot they were? No one's going to beat them.
Dude, we were talking about it.
Yeah.
What was it at one point in time? Wasn't it 15-1-2 under bonus or something like that? And now they've lost 6 straight.
You know that game on Price is Right, Hans? The cliffhanger? They got to the top and crash. Down they went. They're done.
Well, time's running out. Time's running out. And I'm going to use the same line that multiple coaches in a row have used, all right? If not now, when? We've talked so much about hey, remember the way they finished the season a couple of years ago? Golly gee, we almost got in. Wasn't that exciting? Okay, if not now, when? If not now, when? I don't think people want to admit this, and we talked about it earlier in the year, and some guys around here even got angry at me. I think we're all a little guilty of doing the prospect game. Well, this guy's surely going to be great because Steve Yzerman says so. This guy's going to be great because Steve Yzerman picked him. This guy's going to be, I think we're all a little guilty of doing that, okay? There isn't a lot of special on this roster right now, and I don't know what the prognosis is looking forward for more of the special. And I think that's what's frustrating. That's what's really frustrating.
Next 3 games are home.
That's great.
Blue Jackets tomorrow. We just made fun of them. Look out. Flyers beat us twice.
Mm-hmm.
Devils, we split with them recently.
Boy, they're playing well down the stretch too.
Yep. And then at Lightning, at Panthers.
Yeah.
They finish in Florida.
Well, everybody and their brother thought that Florida was going to mail it in, and they're playing hard still.
I know.
I know they lost a couple in a row, but they're still playing hard. A lot of pride there. So, is it doable? Well, of course it's doable. But I'm going to say the same thing that we were talking about to young Justin on Friday. I don't want to look at a schedule. I don't want to look at what other teams around the Wings are or are not doing. I want to look at the Wings. I want to look at their team and be enthusiastic about their team. And I don't know, if you watch this team play, are you enthusiastic about anything?
No.
Anything. And Mez, to your point, the fact that they did flip the switch and turn it on pissed me off even more.
Yeah, I get it.
Where's that been?
Right.
Where did that come from? Why don't you give me more of that? That actually pissed me off yesterday.
Is it the coach?
Are we doing that again?
I don't know. I like him.
Was it the coach with Blashill?
Yeah.
Was it the coach with Lalonde?
Oh, yeah.
Was it the coach with Todd? Because surely it couldn't be that the general manager of this team hasn't done a real good job. It can't be that. Hey, wait a second. Didn't he pick the last 2 coaches? I know Blash was kind of forced about him, and he made a choice to keep him for a couple of years. But hey, wait a second. Didn't he pick Lalonde?
Mm-hmm.
And didn't he pick Todd?
He did.
Okay. And the free agents, those are his?
Yep.
And the drafts, those are his?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. I think you're running out of people to blame.
There's a lot of
Just one man's opinion.
I thought Woodward Sports, our social team, put it out yesterday. Do you think Steve Yzerman should keep his job as general manager? And I think it was 90-10 against. See him gone.
I think a lot of people, I keep seeing, if this same routine down the stretch happens under 3 different coaches, in particular, because with Blash there wasn't enough talent here. If this same routine happens years running under, let's even use the last 2 coaches. If that happens years running under 2 different coaches, at that same time, where playoff intensity and playoff hockey turns into a different game, okay? Is that maybe, just maybe, a problem with the way the team is constructed? Is that maybe, just maybe, the fact that we have a Charmony soft roster? Might be. I get it. I'm going to say it again. I know how people are in this town. Steve Yzerman is an absolute legend. We grew up with Steve Yzerman. Steve Yzerman might be the biggest legend we see. I mean, really, he might be, okay? And it's hard for people to look where they should be looking. And I see it. And I saw a lot of the comments from what you were talking about. People, well, it's the players. Well, who brought the players in? Well, I think Todd's message, if you look at where else he's been, he grinds the teams down. Who brought Todd in? After firing his other, every exit you want to get off, it eventually ends.
It's exit 19.
At the Steve Yzerman rest stop.
Exit 19.
Yeah, it is. Hey, I didn't get off at exit 19. What are we doing at exit 19? Yeah. All right, we got to get out of here. Maz, thank you. KG, thank you. JB,
Go
always
Blue.
a pleasure. I'll never say those words,
Yeah, I'm
but
not gonna say those words,
good luck
but
to you guys
go-
tonight.
yeah.
Thank you.
I don't
game
think you
tonight.
need it. I think you're going to win by 14.
I think it's going to be a hell of a game. A game.
No, you don't.
I do.
This will be
UConn's
over
game,
before
man.
halftime.
Another slapdick walks in with his maize and blue.
UConn, man. They have a heart of a champion.
But they're not due. They're not due. They're
Three,
not due.
3 of the last 4 national championships they've been in.
Michigan by 14.
They beat Duke.
Michigan by 14. Remember I said that, okay?
I will.
All right. Enjoy, you guys. Peace.
See you guys.